So it looks like a brand new Darksiders game is on the horizon in relation to upcoming video game releases. And the reason I say that is because a trailer for the game was released by THQ Nordic not too long ago during their 2024 showcase. And it's not too telling. There's no gameplay footage, but it's kind of like a reveal trailer to give you an idea on what to expect in the next game and to like set the tone for the upcoming Darksiders game. And the thing is, the upcoming game is untitled. We have no idea when it's going to be released. We don't know what game systems it's going to be on, but my guess is that this is supposed to be the sequel to Darksiders 3 because Darksiders Genesis from 2019 was a spin-off game, and that came out a year after Darksiders 3, which came out in 2018. And the Darksiders series in general has been around since 2010, and a lot of people would go on record and tell you that the best installments within the series was either the first one or the second one. Granted, the first one sold more in terms of like overall sales because I think it did like over like 3 mil or something like that. And Darksiders 2 did like 1.4 mil. And Darksiders 3, I don't think it even broke a mil, even though it was a really, good game, according to a lot of people. But the Darksiders franchise, I feel like, has not made nearly as much money as it should have. And I'm honestly shocked that THQ Nordic is still continuing the series. I mean, don't get me wrong. The series itself is very interesting because you look at the three games. I believe the main protagonist of the first game was War, one of the Four Horsemen. The second game had Death as the main protagonist, and the third had Fury as the main protagonist. And honestly, I feel like the games in general, they I don't know. There are like hits and misses depending on like who you are and what you prefer. Like the last Darksiders game that came out, the last main installment, Darksiders 3, had like Metrovania elements and it was like a soul like game. It played like Dark Souls, which is something a lot of people like because a lot of people were into the Dark Souls franchise back in the early teens. And I don't know. I feel like one of the reasons why Darksiders has been overshadowed for the most part is because when it comes down to gaming in general, there are so many options and so many other preferences out there in relation to different genres, whether they be action adventure, RPG, or what have you. And I feel like Darksiders 3 probably got overshadowed because of the year that it came out, because 2018 had so many high profile releases to a point where it was easy for a game like that to get overshadowed. Like if we look at 2018 in terms of like some of the top video games, we're talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. We're talking about God of War. We're talking about Marvel Spider-Man. We're talking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're talking about Monster Hunter World. We're talking about like all those games. Hell, even like Far Cry 5. All those games came out in 2018, and I think it's to a point where it hurt Darksiders 3 overall in terms of commercial success and all that. But it could be a different story if we get Darksiders, I guess, 4 anytime in the near future. And the thing is, THQ Nordic has not gone on record and said that, hey, this is Darksiders 4. It might be called something else. It could end up being another spin off game. We have no idea. But I do feel like the timing in terms of its release is going to be something vital in relation to the overall success of this upcoming game because timing was a big issue with some of the previous games, and as a result, it didn't sell as much as it could have. We don't have too many details about the story for this upcoming Darksiders game, but as time goes by, especially like in 2025, they'll most likely reveal more, info about the plot and what to expect in the upcoming Darksiders game in terms of weapons, features, and who the main character is, along with whoever the main villain's going to be.